From Autodesk University in Las Vegas this week, welcome back as Into Tomorrow continues. I'm Dave Graveline. Our next guest joins us to discuss how Autodesk is helping the people of Easter Island leverage advanced technology to map and scan the precious artifacts. Very cool stuff. The Key Accounts Technical Manager for Autodesk is Pete Kelsey. Pete, welcome into Tomorrow. How are you, sir?
Thank you, Dave. Very well.
Glad to have you with us. Tell us, first of all, what it is that you do for Autodesk. What does Key Accounts Technical Manager mean? And then how did you get involved with the people on Easter Island?
Oh, I'll take a deep breath. Let's see. In my role as the Key Accounts Technical Manager, I am responsible for the technical well-being of 10 of our largest customers in North America.
The technical well-being.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's up to me to make sure that they get a hefty return on investment that they've made in our tools.
Okay. And in so doing, what would be the kinds of things that would have brought you to Easter Island?
Well,
an airplane.
Yeah, right. Well, the project actually started somewhat by accident in that I was working in South America and decided as soon as the ticket was booked, I'm going to take some time off and go out to the island because I'd always wanted to see it.
Just to visit?
Just to visit.
Gotcha.
But being the obsessive-compulsive technical guy that I am, I took about 100 pounds of surveying, mapping, hardware, GPS gear with me.
Doesn't sound like much of a holiday or vacation.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. It literally in hopes that I would find somebody on the most remote inhabited island on the planet, find somebody who was interested in these tools and technologies. And to cut to the chase, hit the ball out of the park, met this amazing woman named Sonia Haoa, who is curator of national monuments on the island. So she works for the Chilean government. And she is in charge of mapping, locating, and the general well-being of all the artifacts on the island. And the meeting, the condensed version of what happened is we met. I asked her a little bit about, so tell me what you do. And the short answer was it basically came down to paper and pencil. Walk around, walk the island. Here's what I see. Here's its size, shape, age, all that sort of archaeological stuff that I don't pretend to understand. And I said, that's when the big lights go on in my head and saying, Sonia, I know I've got some tools with me that can help you. So I gave her, I'm technical manager, I couldn't help it. I was on vacation and I gave her a demo. And it was extraordinary. She actually started to cry.
Wow. So
immediately I thought I'd broken some sort of protocol and I was going to get thrown off the island or something. And it was, she said, no, it's you just shown me that I've been working so much harder than I need to have, and for the last 15 years.
Wow.
So it was pretty profound. And then from there, we just took all my toys and went out in the field and did a bunch of surveying and mapping and terrain modeling and brought it back. And from there, then it's a very small island. I mean, what is it, about 14 miles by 6? A small community, so word got out that there was some tall foreigner with a lot of technology on the island. And
on vacation.
On vacation.
Yeah. And you got to check this guy out.
Right. So that led to a meeting with the mayor and his staff. And hey, I hear you've got some stuff that's valuable on the archaeological side. Well, I've got some challenges of my own. Can we talk about that? So we talked about that. Time goes by. That led to I think the next visit to the island. That's when Autodesk really got engaged. That's when it changed from Pete Kelsey on holiday to Autodesk fully engaged. Whereas we brought a team of surveyors, mappers, a lot of technology, and people who really know how to make it truly shine, and worked with the local government and with Sonia and her team to continue basically the mapping and or modeling of the entire island.
And is this where you're using laser scanning gear and all that kind of stuff? This is the sorts of things that you would bring to the island to say, stop working so hard. Let this technology work for you.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. So Other than the traditional GPS surveying gear we brought, which is just, a single point at a time, gather one point at a time, the laser scanners can gather hundreds of thousands of points per minute or per second, pardon me. And the end result is set the scanner on a tripod. It's like a camera. Anything it can see, the laser hits it, it gets a reflection and creates a point. So you get these hyper accurate, very dense, what they're called point clouds, which is in effect is an instant 3D model of what the scanner sees.
Gee.
So on the island is of course famous for a lot of things, but probably more than anything are the moai, which are the large stone statue, the Easter Island heads, if you will.
Yeah.
So we went out and we scanned 7 of them, and when the data set was done and brought into the Autodesk products, I mean, the accuracy was such that you could see chisel marks from how these things were made centuries ago.
Which you couldn't generally even see standing in front of them sometimes. I mean, to get that detailed is awesome.
That's right. That's right.
Wow.
So there was value to the the scientific community, if you will, but there was also valuable to national parks. So where are these artifacts? And not just, well, they're kind of over there. No, this can be millimeter accurate models.
Precisely where they are.
Precisely where they are. So,
well, then, other than making this lady cry, happy tears, mind you, at the beginning, what's been the most rewarding part of this whole experience for you thus far?
Oh, that's easy. That's
vacation.
Well, no. Although it was a great vacation, it was my background being civil engineering. It was the first project that came about where I knew our products changed the world. I mean, you just look outside, roads, bridges, buildings. But this was the first one that I knew we were literally changing people's lives. We were having a serious impact at a really human level. It was just fantastic. Great
story and very cool stuff. And I'm sure you're still involved. Only now you don't go there for vacation. It's work, but you're still having a good time.
Exactly.
Love it. Check it all out at Autodesk.com. You'll see what Pete and his team are up to from the Key Accounts Technical Management Group. Thanks for joining us on Into Tomorrow.
Thank you, Dave.
Back with more from Las Vegas and Autodesk University. I'm Dave Graveline. This is Into Tomorrow on the Advanced Media Network.